Good day, it is July the 23rd. Today we're going to start Judges 14, doing verses 1 through the first part of verse 3, and Proverbs 23. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. And begin Judges 14, starting in verse 1. One day, when Samson was in Timnah, one of the Philistine women caught his eye. 2. When he returned home, he told his father and mother, "A young Philistine woman in Timnah caught my eye. I want to marry her. Get her for me." Get her for me. And the first part of verse 3, his father and mother objected. "Isn't there even one woman in our tribe or among all the Israelites you could marry?" they asked. "Why must you go to the pagan Philistines to find a wife?" Okay, verse 1. One day when Samson was in Timnah, one of the Philistine women caught his eye. He went to town, and there was a beautiful woman, or a woman he thought was beautiful anyway. Oh, look at her. Verse 2. When he returned home, he told his father and mother, "A young Philistine woman in Timnah caught my eye. I want to marry her. Get her for me." At first, he's dutiful. He's saying, "Look, I want to get married to this woman." Parents arrange the marriages. And first part of verse 3, his father and mother objected. "Isn't there even one woman in our tribe or among all the Israelites you could marry?" they asked. "Why must you go to the pagan Philistines to find a wife?" This is really an insult to his parents and his tribe and his countrymen, because he is marrying outside the Jewish community. He's not marrying a Jew. He's marrying among the uncircumcised people. But his parents are the ones that are supposed to arrange the marriage. So he's saying, "Do it for me." I don't know, but the emotion I get with this is like he's acting like a spoiled brat. For Proverbs 23. When thou sittest with a ruler, consider well him that is before me. When you're with a supervisor or someone that's over you, and you're at a meal or something, consider what kind of person he is. 2. Put a knife to thy throat if thou give man to appetite. In other words, if you overindulge, either eat, drink, or merriment, or anything like that, don't. 3. Be not envious of his dainties, see thou the deceitful food. Yet don't worry about anything luxurious he may have. Weary not thyself, be rich. To be rich, cease from thy own wisdom. In other words, the world says, take all you can get. God says, be generous. I'll supply to you. You don't have to worry about grubbing. 5. Wilt thou set thy eyes upon it? It is gone. For riches surely make themselves wings, like an eagle that flieth toward heaven. And if you just concentrate on getting money, money talks. It usually says goodbye, and it flies away. 6. Eat not the bread of him that hath an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainties. In other words, if this person hates you, don't eat his food. For as thou reckoned with himself, so as he says, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. It says, even when he appears to be generous, what he's doing is storing up in his heart what you owe him. 8. The morsel which thou hast eaten shalt thou vomit up, and lose thy sweet words. In other words, he wants payback, and it's going to make you sick. 9. Speak not into the ears of a fool, for he despises wisdom of thy words. He's not going to pay attention. He's going to hate you for it even. 10. Remove not the ancient landmark, and enter not in the fields of the fatherless. when you remove a landmark, you're stealing land. It's moving the fence line, basically. And don't enter into the fields of the person who can't protect his property or her property. For the Redeemer is strong. He will plead their cause with thee. In other words, God will take their side. 12. Apply thy heart unto instruction and thy ears unto the words of knowledge. Look at what you're supposed to be doing and do it. Listen and learn carefully. 13. Withhold not correction from a child, for thou beat him with a rod, he will not die. Thou beatest with a rod, and thou wilt deliver his soul from the netherworld. Yes, discipline can hurt, but it's better than going to hell. 15. My son, if thy heart be wise, my heart will be glad, even mine. Yea, my reins will rejoice when thy lips speak the right things. I will be happy when you say and do the right things. 17. Let not thy heart envy sinners, but be in the fear of Yahweh all the day long, all the day. For surely there is a future, and thy hope will not be cut off. You always have hope. 19. Hear thou, my son, and be wise, and guide thy heart in the way. In other words, listen to me, and do as I say. Be not among the wine-bibbers, among the gluttonous eaters of flesh. Don't overindulge, don't overeat, don't overdrink. For the drunkard and the glutton will come to poverty. You will go broke doing that. And drowsiness shall clothe a man with rags. You'll be sleeping, and you won't be going to work, and then you'll be broke. 22. Hearken to thy father that begat thee, and despise not thy mother when she is old. Honor thy mother and father. 23. Buy the truth and sell it not, all wisdom and instruction and understanding. The father of the righteous will greatly rejoice, and he that begetteth a wise child will have joy of him. 25. Let thy father and thy mother be glad, and let her that bear thee rejoice. Tell the truth, and don't sell your word. 26. My son, give me thy heart, and let thy eyes observe my ways, to watch what I do. For the harlot is a deep ditch, and an alien woman is a narrow pit. This could be man or woman. He's trapping you. He or she is trapping you. She also lieth in wait as a robber, and increases the faithless among men. She'll entice you away from God, or he'll entice you away from God. 29. Who crieth woe? Who alas? Who has contentions? Who has ravings? Who has wounds without cause? Who has redness of eyes? A drunk. They that tarry long at wine, they that go try mixed wine, strong drink. 31. Lord, look not upon thy wine when it is red, when it giveth color to the cup, when it glideth down smoothly. At last it biteth like a serpent, and stings like a basilisk. Hangover, and you will be nasty. 33. Thine eyes shall behold strange things, and shall hear, and thy heart shall utter confused things. You'll rant and rave, and you'll see pink elephants. 34. Yea, thou shalt be as he that lies down in the midst of the sea, or as he that lies in the top of the mast. You'll have bed spins. And 35. They have struck me, and I felt it not. I didn't know I was getting hit. They have beaten me, and I knew it not. When shall I wake? I shall seek it yet again. At the same time, when you wake up after that, he will try again, hair of the dog, I hope you've been blessed by this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.